team to attack the paint right here.
Looks like they're having trouble getting inside the paint right now. Burton's open, swings it. Goodwin draws contact.
DeVoe. Yeah, I'm not. This is hard when it goes between those two guys. The Defoe and DeVoe. Like I'm not ready for the 10:30 a.m. start either.
Lamb off the glass.
Returning from injury. That pretty much had him out all of January, between the first and the last games of January. Akinjo protects his dribble here against Washburn. Straight away, Stanley Johnson rips through to the middle and then fades away, gets the bucket.
10-point game as we tick towards 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Mason Jones to Ledoux. Ledoux with 2 to shoot and somehow
total. He was 15 for 17 coming into today. Burton feeds it to Slauson, who goes up and scores.
Soko now with 11 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Goodwin picked up the switch by Caleb Johnson, finds Stanley Johnson working against Sissoko in the paint. Slauson gets the bucket over. 5 of 10 shooting from the field.
And that is the 8th lead change in this game so far, as Austin now leading by 1.
Deontay Burton crosses over. Rolls to his left hand and gets handling the basketball this evening with 11 turnovers. Burton loses his footing, gets it back, kicks it to Noel in the corner for 3. Yes, Jalen Noel. Working into the front court. Bounced it to Labissiere. Back to Akinjo. Burton. 9 seconds to shoot for Akinjo, guarded tightly by Duke. Picked up a switch by Diakite. Found some space, shoots over Diakite, closeout, and
Situation on that end of the floor.
Adam Flagler won a championship in 2021 rather, with Baylor. Played with Davion Mitchell, who's now in the Sacramento Kings. Here's Burton all the way.
Shot on the floater, Serge-Abari Rice.
bounce pass, Goodwin, reverse, smooth.
Scal has 4 blocks in this game. He's not an easy person to shoot over, but you just saw the athleticism there, his ability to stay up in the air, control his body.
Oh, Stanley Johnson gets it to drop.
Stop Mamadi Diakite from that slam.
Staggered screen trying to free up here for Ledoux, and Akinjo will be picked up with a switch here by Diakite. Kicks out, Stanley Johnson driving inside. 14-footer. Yep.
Just under 48% from 3. But Stockton, it seems, can't miss right now. Jones, right angle. Thought about a step back 3, passed it up, gets to Goodwin instead. Now with 5 to shoot, Goodwin drives, spins up to his left, scoops with the left hand.
Now with 7 points. As I thought he had 9, but that might have been one of the errors that we had earlier that we were talking about in the broadcast. Burton in the corner, steps back into a 3. And that's
14.
And Stockton's largest lead was 7. Stockton looking to tie it up or take the lead. Slauson trying to work against Sissoko. Passes out of his shot. Loose ball goes out to Noel at midcourt.
Clock won't reset.
Middle of the paint. Labissiere, turn and shoot. Yes. Still at 9 points in 7 minutes of action. Ledoux to Burton on the right side, using the Labissiere screen. Labissiere, free throw line jumper. Nothing but net.
Probably. See, when I was in school, we never went to a basketball game either. I didn't go to a basketball game in the middle of the day.
78, Stockton. Jalen Slauson out of Furman. Pull up for 3. Actually, a long 2.
Patience down there, too, to really just have that nice little reverse.
Here's Noel. Spacing a little off, but it doesn't.
double-digit lead for the first time at 42-31. Stockton, 5 turnovers already this second quarter. They had only 2 in the entire first quarter. Lamb fakes, now finds Goodwin. He's open, and he connects.
Ford rocks the dribble, guarded by Serge Rice. Dribble handoff to Slauson. Labissiere. Here's Slauson being guarded by Rice. Knocked loose. Slauson retains possession, bounces it to Ford. The floater just over the fingertips. Raekwon Gray also with 20 points, so they were even before that free throw. Scal Labissiere, jab step working against Gray, spins to the paint. Burton finds Ford in the corner for 3. Yes.
Off the glass, and Duke Jr., what a smooth shot he has.
Noel wasn't there for the floppy action. He'll get it from Slauson at midcourt. Slauson isolated on the right side, drives in to score for Spurs fans, the one titled Heartbreak. And then we'll come back here to Laredo and go over some stats and highlights. Johnson picks up his dribble inside the arc, bounces to Labissiere, hands to Ford. 8 seconds to shoot as they work it around the perimeter here to Burton. Bounce pass and the drive inside by Johnson. He's fouled by Watson, and it spins in for the bucket.
I mean, really just battling all the way deep down into the paint, and those are the things we're talking about, dude. You can't allow that to happen the rest of this game.
Burton. 3 ball.
And Keontae Johnson has 20 points. I mean, he just keeps attacking. He's 8 of 13 from the field. Someone you want to make sure you're slowing down here in the fourth.
Here's Goodwin. Ledoux. 4 on the shot clock. Burton. It's in.
He got in the air, controlled his body, and changed the way that he wanted to make that shot. Just, again, nice off the fingertips.
11 points for him here in the first half. Muhammad doesn't hesitate from beyond the arc.
18-9. Shackelford knocks it down. He's got 5. Johnson out to Lamb. And that. So Mason Jones, Morgan. He's played some nice basketball with the Stockton Kings and found out yesterday he agreed to a 2-way contract with Sacramento. As Goodwin takes.
Stanley Johnson working the weave with Goodwin. Akinjo at the midcourt logo, uses the 11 screen, picked up a switch by Diakite. Straight away Goodwin, back to Akinjo. 7 seconds to shoot. Akinjo working the size up and drives on McCoy. The touch with the...
Good job of just trying to stay in front of him, but Shackelford did a better job of just getting that deep in the paint.
Great on-ball defense by OKC right now. Shot clock's winding down. Burton has an open look for 3, and it's in.
King shooting just over 50% from the floor.
So Jeremy Lamb, Deontay Burton, Mason Jones, Dane Goodwin, and Jalen Slauson out there for the Stockton Kings. Lamb, 5 on the shot clock. Double team comes and
Scal to Lamb. Lamb left-handed dribble, and Lamb with a floater. 15 G League outings, 20-plus points, 9 of those 15 games. Labissiere handoff to Jones and sets the screen. Jones at the left elbow, leans and then kicks it out for a 3, and that's good. Johnson skips it. This side.
8 points on there, but truly, when he's off the floor, it has been felt.
And How about Goodwin? A 10-point game. Kings trying to win on back-to-back nights here on the home floor. Jones, Johnson, three. It's in, still.
Jones off the dribble. Lamb, right wing, Lamb in the key. Tough turn.
Scoring only 20 points in the first quarter. The Hustle already 14 here in the second. Goodwin down the lane, and the
Kings with an 8-point lead and a chance to get the lead back into double figures. Jones with a deep three. Yes.
For Sissoko. Now with his first two. Noel. Thinking about the Labissiere post up. He'll have to do it 15 feet away from the bucket. Faces up and drives on Diakite. The left-hand runner, good and a foul.
12.
Ford gets to Labissiere. He likes this matchup. Double team help could come here. Good decision. Here's Burton. Shot clock's winding down. It's down to 5. It's down to 4. Three's on the way. It's in.
He watches everybody feed and attacks the ball. It's not necessarily being ball hungry, but it's just the winning plays that he makes, and I feel like that's me as a player. And my drive to win is just you can't. It's nothing I can think about.
8 in the first half without a field goal. And this is the first attempt here to start the second half. Down to 37% now from the field. Here, who had 3 fouls in the first half, goes up with the right hand and without a field goal for Memphis. Trailing by 11. They led by 11 at one point in that second quarter. Labissiere kicked out to Burton for 3.
Jones out to the corner. Goodwin all by himself.
Allen, 7 points. Lead back to 11. Burton fires, and he hits.
Akinjo. Use the Labissiere screen. Ledoux for 3. Can't leave him that, but it's so far resulted in 0 points off turnovers for Stockton. The other side, Stockton had 20 turnovers last night, only 1 so far. Spurs were able to get a bucket off of that turnover. Burton's fade away from the baseline is good.
You look at the Ignite front line. I mean, they're 6'10", 6'11", 6'11", so they have really good size and athleticism.
But just defensive.
I said, look at the 2 things I always talk about. Look at combined fouls, look at combined free throws. There were 28 combined fouls, there were 30 combined free throws. I'm like, that's why the game was an hour and 57 minutes. This stuff isn't complicated.
Went in with a couple of blocks tonight. You see here.
That play a lot where guys are trying to find their man in the corners. They're seeing deflections, turnovers, guys being able to get steals there.
Slauson for 3. And he
doing a good job of backing it in. Just some better defense there at the end.
Johnson and 1. It'll be Stockton possession, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jones, the inbounder to 11. Now to Goodwin. Goodwin has had it going for the Stockton Kings in this one. Mason Jones. Great feed.
The ball got flipped down the other end of the floor, so he had to go retrieve it. Burton into Goodwin. And now Burton from the right angle. Got it. Great slip to the bucket there.